Welcome to day 10 of the Carnivore Diet. For those of you who are new, I did the Carnivore Diet for like 6 months during college, but had energy drinks during that time, which caused like really bad health issues, mostly due to the artificial sweeteners and the extreme like 900 milligrams of caffeine I was consuming a day. And I eventually fixed those. Then my brother started doing carnivore. He's been on it now for about 2 years, and 2 months ago he's like, you should start doing the carnivore diet. I'm like, I'll try it for a month. So I did it for a month, and then I went back to my normal meat and fruit, kind of keto, except with not really, because the amount of fruit I eat. And then he's like, come on, you didn't get all the benefits from it. You have to do it for at least 6 months. I'm like, I don't really feel like it. So I challenge you to do it for 6 months. I'm like, fine, okay. I accept your challenge. So that brings us to now, day 10. And heading out to a local library, to a local college. I'm going to use their library and get some work done. I find it useful to take 1 day a week just to get out, go someplace new, and do some thinking. Mostly reflect on the business, reflect on what's happening. And I can also use it to get work done because it's a nice environment constructed in order to help people study and be productive. So utilizing these existing structures is extremely beneficial. Besides that, I also get to wrestle with their college team and teach them some stuff, which is always nice because jiu-jitsu guys just don't quite have the same neutral as college wrestlers. This morning I had my normal 2 grams of L-tyrosine, which I just have been doing as a staple. I will make sure I have some zinc before bed tonight, and then I'll also be taking some B-complex. When I get home, I'm planning on probably eating 1 pound of strip steak and then having some beef liver and bone broth. So it will definitely be a lighter caloric day. And yeah, feeling good. Went to bed late last night, just got caught on my phone. It's not terrible. I still got like 7.5 hours of sleep, but looking back, I'm like, I could have put my phone away and just not brought it upstairs and got 9.5 hours of sleep. So definitely gonna be working on that because it is a potential. It's a good area that I can improve pretty easily by just getting in the habit of leaving my phone downstairs. So, anyways, feeling good, feeling strong, looking lean, which I personally really like, and keep you in touch. There we go. Been fasting today, and it is cold. I'm wearing a sweater with a hat on in the library. So I came back to my cart to grab an extra layer. I mean, one of the nice things about carnivore is lose all the water weight, so I can wear 3 layers of clothes and not necessarily look like really fat. But gonna head out and longboard around a little. Had a very productive session. Sat down, planned out the week, thought about my work, thought about the systems I have and how I need to make a better system for planning out my week. So I have my current system, but it just I've talked about a lot of other YouTube channel videos I've made, but right now it's just taking a lot, like to look through the whole thing and plan out how I want to spend my days. And also the simple fact is it's kind of hard to know to plan out your week when you have like a task that you've never done before and you're trying to estimate how long it's going to take you to do it. But then once you start doing it, even then you still don't necessarily know everything that you have to do in order to get it done. So a lot of my tasks have tendencies to go over the time that I thought they would take, or the time I wanted them to take. It's not necessarily even a matter of like limiting distractions. Only it kind of is limiting distractions, but like I'm not even watching TV, I'm not watching YouTube, I'm not doing anything else, and my schedule still gets messed up. And it's more of a matter of not knowing how long certain stuff is going to take, and then trying to schedule around a lot of these uncertainties. So I pretty much try to just have one task I focus on that day, and then if I finish that task, I'll move on to like some other stuff I want to do, because I also value the importance of time blocking in order to make sure that my mind isn't like skipping from over a bunch of different things. And I'm like, start a task, finish the task, move on to the next one. If I finish my task for today early and my task for tomorrow has no connection to the task for today, then I'll go and I'll do like some of the other stuff I need to do, like chores around the house. So just been figuring out how to do that whole system. The books make it sound so easy. Like you read the one thing, and when you're done with that book, you're like, holy crap, this is all I need to do, or getting things done. And then you actually try to implement the systems they talk about, and it's like, no, this is not that easy. So I've been going through just looking at the work, seeing how long I can go on it, how much time each task is going to take me, because for the most part, it's a matter of how long do I think this is going to take, combined with how impactful do I think this is going to be, and then I use that to schedule what I'm doing. But I mean, there's uncertainties on both ends. I have an idea of how impactful this could be, and there's like an upper and lower bounds to that, and then I have an idea of how long this could take. There's an upper and lower bounds to that. And if I actually went through and I tried to give detailed predictions for all this stuff, I would be wasting large amounts of my time, because it would just go straight into trying to give numbers to all these uncertainties. So just been trying to systematize how I do it, and that way I can reflect back upon the system and be like, hey, how did this go? How did this not go? And right now, my current system, like I mentioned earlier, is just picking one big task to get done for that day, and then getting it done, and then just repeat that. If the task goes over, then I have to kind of like reschedule stuff. But even with that, there's still maintenance things you have to do, and other crap that comes up that knocks you off of what you're doing. So it's making time to just look at it, reflect upon it, is very important, or else you risk getting caught up in the system and just having like a full-blown panic attack, because you're like, nothing's getting done. But no, I mean, you have to look at over the course of a week or 2 weeks and be like, oh, well, yeah, stuff came up, but this got done and this got done, and progress is being made. And then you reflect, how can I make more progress? How can I be more impactful with it? How can I get the leverage? And so on. Just finished up wrestling practice. Might be getting a black eye. We'll see in an hour or two. I took a head to the eye socket. My nose started bleeding. But wrestling practice was good. Definitely a great cardio workout today. And surprisingly not hungry. I've gone pee like 20 times, literally. I don't know what is up with my water retention. But besides that, I've had my creatine. I had 4 grams in the car before practice. had some salt and magnesium glycinate. Gonna hit the showers right now. Then do some Amazon returns on the way home. Oh my god, I literally had to spend the last 25 minutes canceling my dad's Whoop membership because I gave him my old one and he never wound up using it as much as I did. So I gave it to him I canceled his membership for him, and I'm very good with computers, and that took me 25 minutes to do. Because you can't do it on the app, but you have to go through the website, and then the website tells you, well, you cancel via whoop.app. And I'm thinking, isn't that just the app? But no, it's a user interface on on the internet called the app. So, whole thing there. But I got home today, had a strip steak. Surprisingly, still not very hungry. A bunch of salt, and I'm gonna drink some water, and then head to bed. Am I missing anything? I did not have liver today. I might have liver. I'll let you know tomorrow morning. I think I'll have some liver before bed. I need to edit this video, get it up online, and yeah. Peace out.